presented all of my respectful guests. So, though I am very qualified, you are very kind to me and give me chance to speak something and about the glorification of my Gurudev Nitya Lila Pravishta Ong Vishnupad Ashtottara Samad Bhakti Vedanta Vamana Maharaj. And so just I want to speak few words, the purification of my tongue. Vaishnavir Gunagan Korile Jivir Tran. And Chaitanya Bhagavad Vrindavan Das Thakur gives this statement. If we glorify about the life history of Vaishnavas and Gurus, then we will be protected by Maya. So just I want to speak few words. My Gurudev, and he was Uttam Mahabhagavat and Nityalila Prashna Vishnupad Ashtottara Bhakti Vedanta Vamana Goswami Maharaj. He was born in East Bengal, 1921, 23 December in the month of Pausa, according to Bengali calendar, month of Pous and Krishna Navami Tithi, and in the Khulna district of Khulna Jila and Pirganj village. And, and from his early age, he was very learned and scholar, and very learned and scholar. That is called Ucha Medhavi. And his parents also gave his name Santosh, and and because his name is Santosh means satisfied, and he is always is what satisfied with anything. And so for this regard, his father gave his name Santosh, and his father name was Satish Chandra, and then he also, and when he was about 9 or 10 years old, then he also came in Navadvip Dham Parikrama in Mayapur with his mother, and and his mother was very learned scholar. That's called Vidushi Mahila. She's very learned scholar woman, and and she also completely surrendered to lotus feet of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. And when he when my Gurudev Srila Santosh and came in Navadvip Dham Parikrama in Mayapur, when he saw the lotus feet of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, that he completely and surrendered his lotus feet. And after Navadvip Parikrama, his mother told him, "We have to return back in our house." And that time, Srila Gurudev Santosh and Kumar and Brahmachari, he told, "No, no, this is my own house. Now I have come in my real house, and I will not go back and in East Bengal." Then his mother, so kind, and he also offered him and in the lotus feet of Bhakti Siddhanta Srila Saraswati Prabhupada, and and he is thinking Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, he is my mother and father, and he is my all in all. And then he completely also offered his soul, Atma, in the lotus feet of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. And Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada also offered his hand in the lotus hand of Nitya Lila Parishtam Vishnupad Ashtottara Bhakti Pradhan Kesav Goswami Maharaj. That time his name was Vinod Vihari Brahmachari. And so Gurudev many times also glorified about him. And though Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj and Santosh Kumar Brahmachari, he took Nam Diksha, Harinam initiation from Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, but he completely, absolutely surrendered lotus feet of Bhakti Pradhan Kesav Goswami Maharaj, Vinod Bihari Brahmachari. And he has so much love and affection with Narahari Prabhu, and that time Narahari Prabhu, he also called the mother of Gaudiya Vaishnav. Gaudiya Vaishnav ke mata the. And my Gurudev, he was very small, so always he also followed his footsteps and also servicing his Guru and Vaishnavas. My Gurudev, I also direct her this katha from the lotus lips of my Gurudev, Vamana Maharaj. He told, always I also served Guru and Vaishnava under guidance of Narahari Prabhu. And even I also uh, cutting the sabji and vegetables under guidance him. My Gurudev, he also cut the sabji very nicely and fine. And so for this regard, Narahari Prabhu, who is the mother of Gaudiya Vaishnavas, he also gave him shelter in his lotus feet and taught him how to uh, more and more advance to serve Guru and Vaishnavas. And then Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, he departed from this material world. And because after 1 year, and then Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada, he departed from this material world. And then many things also happened in Gaudiya Math, and but my Gurudev always he was staying with Bhakti Pradhan Keshav Goswami Maharaj and Vinod Bihari Brahmachari. My Gurudev he told, and I always served under guidance of Narahari Prabhu and also Vinod Bihari Brahmachari. My Gurudev he told once if Vinod Bihari Brahmachari also admitted in the school of Bhakti Vinod institution. And then I also every day used to go and to learn all the Shastra from Vaishnava Shastra from Bhakti Vinod institution. One day was heavy rain and I did not go. Then I was cutting the sabji. In the meantime, Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada, he came. And that time Prabhupada, he told, you are not going to school. That time Narahari Prabhu told that today is rainy season, so much rain coming. For this regard, Vinod Vihari, for this regard, Santosh, he is not going to school. And he also washed his clothes. And then he was wearing one gamcha, and he was cutting the sabji. Then Prabhupada, he told, no, you have to go to school. And that time, my Gurudev, he was thinking what to do now. That time, Gurudev told, I have only one cloth and one dhuti. So for this regard, I'm thinking what will do now. But Prabhupada also told to me, you have to go to school. So I am thinking I cannot deny the instruction of Prabhupada. For this regard, I became very upset. And then I'm thinking what will do now. Then I came in my room and and just I saw all my weft cloth and I also chanted Nishinga mantra. And Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada also gave uh, him Nishinga mantra. Om Gravirang Mahavishnu. This mantra, my Gurudev, he received from Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. And then my Gurudev, he told, just I chanted this Nishinga mantra, then I came out from my room, then I thinking what will do, because all my clothes are completely wet, and what will do now? Then again I entered in my room, then I saw all my clothes completely dry. Just someone pressed my cloth and completely dry. Then I wear that the cloth. Then I told to Narahari Prabhu, yeah, now I am going to school. Then when I then again Prabhupada, he came down from the upstairs. He asked to Narahari Prabhu, where is Santosh? Then Narahari Prabhu, he told, well, you told you have to go to school. So for this regard, he went to school. Then Prabhupada, he also asked Narahari Prabhu, just you told me, and Santosh Brahmachari, he also uh, and washed his clothes. So how did he uh, go to the school? And then after 4 p.m., when Srila Gurudev returned back from the school, that time Prabhupada also asked his own chamber, room, and asked, yeah, how did you put the dry clothes? What happened? That time my Gurudev, he told Prabhupada, and you I was thinking, how possible I will also disobey your instruction. For this regard, I chanted Narsingh mantra and Om Gravirang Mahavishnu, this mantra, and thinking, hey Nrsimhadev, please save me. And I have to follow the instruction Prabhupada. Then I chanted again. I entered in my room. Then I saw all my clothes completely died. When heard this katha, then Prabhupada's heart melted and tears rolling down. And Prabhupada is saying, oh Lord Nrsimhadev, he is called Bhakta Vatsal. Bhakta Vatsal Nrsimhadev Bhagavan Ki Jai. So my Gurudev himself told how my Gurudev, he was exalted Vaishnava. And because he was born in also Vaishnava family, you know, the Bhakti Siddhanta, Bhakti Srila Gurudev, Vamana Maharaj, his uncle that is called Bhakti Kusal Narsingh Maharaj. And then after Vaishnava, what is called, then Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada departed this material world. Something happened in Gaudiya Math, and so many also entered in the jail. That there are things, many things also happened. My Gurudev also one pointed with the lotus feet of Bhakti Pradhan Kesav Goswami Maharaj Vinod Vihari Brahmachari, and that time he also only received Harinam from Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada, but he did not get the initiation and Diksha mantra. But that time, Vinod Vihari Brahmachari, though he was in the jail, and he also gave Diksha mantra to him. And then Jajavar Maharaj, the disciple of Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada, he also performed his fire sacrifice ceremony. And so for this regard, many people also and confused. Maybe Vamana Goswami Maharaj, he is the disciple of Jajavar Goswami Maharaj. But my Gurudev, he told, no, I direct also received Diksha mantra Diksha from Bhakti Pradhan Kesav Goswami Maharaj. That means Vinod Vihari Brahmachari. Because that time rules was very strict. And if you not initiated Diksha mantra, no one can eat on your hand. And for this regard, Vinod Vihari Brahmachari, though he was in the jail, then he also gave Diksha mantra to him. And he also cooked very delicious prasadam for the brahmachari and sannyasis, those who were inside the jail. And also my Gurudev, he also consult with the lawyer and carrying on all the and, and special and papers and discuss with these things. And then Param Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Pradhan Keshav Goswami Maharaj gave his spiritual name Sajjan Sevak Brahmachari. Sajjan Sevak Brahmachari. Then my Gurudev, and how he is the seva vritti and services to Guru and Vaishnava. It is his 103-degree high fever. And that time Bhakti Pradhan Keshav Goswami Maharaj is told, oh, now many Jatris and pilgrims, they have come in temple. And but who will cook? And that time Sajjan Sevak Brahmachari, and he also very quickly he came in the kitchen room, and he cooked for all the Vaishnavas. And then still Vinod Vihari Brahmachari and asked, oh, how possible it? That time also, and then he told, okay, Gurudev, I have to follow your order. And so in this way, how our my Gurudev, Vamana Goswami Maharaj, he completely surrendered to lotus feet of Bhakti Pradhan Kesav Goswami Maharaj and followed his instruction. Then after all when all Vaishnava took prasad and satisfied, then my Gurudev again he also lay down on his bed, and his fever had come. Then doctor came and gave some medicine. Then his fever also went away. In this way, Vaishnavi Leela and my Gurudev also explained in this way. And And my Gurudev always he also absorbed to write and and that, write some things in Gaudiya Patrika and Bhakti Pradhan Kesav Goswami Maharaj. He what क्या बोलते हैं? He gave the dictation. My Gurudev he was writing everything. My Gurudev handwriting was very nice and beautiful, as like Chaitanya Chaitamritam Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami about Rupa Goswami Pad. ये रूपेर लेखन जेनो मुक्तार पाती, the right hand and a Mukhtar Pati, the uh, the Rupa Goswami Pad handwriting as like one pearl. In the same way, my Gurudev handwriting was very nice and beautiful and attractive. And so Gurudev Srila Goswami, most of the time he glorifies the Vamana Goswami's right hand, Vamana Goswami's handwriting as like Rupa Goswami. And he was learned in scholar also. For this regard, all Vaishnavas called him Gaudiya Vaishnav Dictionary. And he was very learned and scholar. If he would listen any slokas or otherwise he see the any slokas and he can remember, and his smaran shakti and very strong. And even when he was in the school, and sometimes he did not open his book, and his teacher also chastised to him, why did not open your book? I am giving the instruction, but you are not open your book. That time in the school, that boy, another boy nearby, his another boy told that he has so much he has so much memory. That time that the teacher becomes surprised, how possible. And that time the teacher also told, okay, you can speak something about this book. And that my Gurudev Vamana Goswami Maharaj, and that time his name was Santosh Kumar, and without uh, uh, taking darshan, without open the book, he also and spoke all the verses of that the book. Then that the teacher became very surprised. In this, so my Gurudev also told, I learned all the slokas, uh, and even Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada, sometimes he also told, if you learn one slok, I will give one chocolate. But my Gurudev, every day he learned 10 to 12 and, and slokas. So Prabhupada also gave him uh, uh, 10 to 12 and chocolates. Other brahmachari, they also receive from Prabhupada maybe one or two chocolates, because they just and learn one or two slokas. By my Gurudev, he learned many slokas in this way. So, and my Gurudev, once I also asked my Gurudev, Gurudev, how many slokas do you know? That my Gurudev also told, 7 days, 7 nights. If I recite the slokas, it will never finish. So, do you know how my Gurudev, you are learned and scholar. And every day he chanted and 64 rounds holy names. We also asked Gurudev, how many rounds you are chanting holy names? He told, every day I chanted 64 rounds holy names. And one when he was at what is it called? And service in press, that time he was also does the service in press, that is called Brihat Mridanga Seva. And then his finger and accidentally cut in the press. And there is so much blood coming and feeling so much pain. When heard these things, then Bhakti Pradhan Kesar Goswami Maharaj, he cried and as like parent, and immediately also admitted him on nursing home and also and bandage everything. So in this way, Bhakti Pradhan Kesav Goswami Maharaj, how much has Vatsalya Bhav, parental love and affection with him. And Srila Vamana Goswami, and Srila Gurudev, and in this way, and Srila Gurudev, he also preached all over the and India, especially mostly he preached in Bengal and also Assam. And sometimes he used to, sometimes also he used to go preaching and with Gurudev Bhakti Pradhan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, especially in Assam, because Assam people they are completely ignorance because they are thinking Hankar Dev and he is a Bhagavan and for this regard, once Srila Bhakti Pradhan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, he preached in there, and he also briefly and loudly, he also told against the Dev. They are completely Sahajya. They eating fish, meat, and also chanting holy name. Um, but that time Bhakti Pradhan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, for this regard, he also explain those who are eating meat and fish, their mouth is as like the drain of and and drain of severe sewage. And understand this thing well. That time all the followers of Hankadev, they become very angry and they throw the stone and say, use many harsh words and loudly they also speaking and running here and there. That time Bhakti Pradhan Keshav Goswami Maharaj very loudly and as like a lion roaring and stop. What are you saying? This is according to the Shastra. And Hankadev, he is not Bhagavan. And what are Shastra saying? And you have to stop the meeting, eat and meeting, eat, meeting, eat, meat eating and other things also. And, and follow the four principles. And that time he also indicates to my Gurudev and Sajan, Sajan Sevak Brahmachari. And then my Gurudev very loudly, he also recited all the shastras, quoted all the slokas, Ved, Quran, Upanishad, and who is called Bhagavan. And even Srimad Bhagavatam also, and he also quoted the verses and Srimad Bhagavatam and Krishna Varnam Tisa Krishna Sangha Pangvastra Parsadam Jaggai Sankirtan Prari Jajanti Hi Su Medhasa. And he quoted this verse Srimad Bhagavatam and also different slokas and established in this Kali Yuga only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sachidanand Gaurhari, he is the supreme personality of Godhead and he is the direct manifestation of Krishna. Krishna's so in this way, my Gurudev, Vamana Goswami Maharaj, he gave all the evidence from the Shastra. Then all the followers of Hankar Dev, they come and quiet, and most of the also learned and scholars persons, they also surrender lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Pradhan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, and they received Nam mantra from him. My Gurudev, he told, and my Gurudev, he is perfect. He is called. He had the ideal Vaishnava behavior and how he was humble and 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 he my Guru Srila Gurudev Narayan Goswami Maharaj told and when you took sannyas that time he was always very humble. He did not speak in first and he always spoke to Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj, you speak, then I will speak something. At the rest of the time, maybe I will speak and I will take your remnants. And those um, senior most person, because in the disciple of Bhakti Pradhan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, Srila Gurudev is the senior most person. And because after so many years, Srila Gurudev Vamana Goswami Maharaj, Krishna Goswami Maharaj joined in Gauriya Vedanta Samiti. Actually, Gauriya Vedanta Samiti formed and Abhay Charan De, now his name, now that is called Nityallah Prasad Vishnu Pada Sapi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj. And so Narsingh Maharaj and Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj and so Bhakti Vardhan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti, and formed in this way. And, and so for this regard, Gurudev, he told, though we are very junior, but Vamana Goswami are very humble, and he always also and he pushed to us, no, you speak, and then I will take your remnants. And he always gives the respect to Vaman Goswami, Srila Narayana Goswami Maharaj, and Trivikram Goswami Maharaj. And Gurudev told, I have so much love and affection with Vaman Goswami Maharaj, because Vaman Goswami Maharaj actually he also brought me Navadvip station to ashramas. Gurudev told, when I left my house, then I arrived in Navadvip Dham station, railway station, and that time it completely a dark night, and no one also in there. Then Vaman Goswami Maharaj, he came and with his one lantern, lamp, and there's so many. So that time he also, when he saw to me, and he also wrote, you are Tiwari. That time I become a bit surprised. How did you know? Yeah, I have come here. That time Vaman Goswami Maharaj, he told, oh, Gurudev told me, you are coming, for this regard I have come. So Gurudev told, when I first came in my temple, when I saw my Gurudev, then I also completely surrendered lotus feet of my Gurudev, Bhakti Pradhan, Keshav Goswami Maharaj. That time I told my Gurudev, Gurudev, I am giving all the love and affection of my wife and children, everything unto your lotus feet. That time Srila Bhakti Pradhan Keshav Goswami Maharaj heart melted and embraced him. And so and Srila in Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj, he is always humble. Srila Gurudev, he told, though he, according to the rules of Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti, he is the president and acharya. But when he used to give diksha or saffron cloth to any brahmachari, and he always also had asked the brahmachari first to take permission from Narayana Maharaj, then I will give sannyas or red cloth or diksha. And I remember also myself when I first, when I approached to taking initiation diksha mantra, because I took only Harinam from Srila Narayana Goswami Maharaj, and so when in the Dol Purnim, and when I also approached to Gurudev, Vaman Goswami Maharaj received Diksha mantra. That time he also asked me, first you take permission from Narayana Goswami Maharaj. And also and when I approached him to receive their saffron cloth, red cloth, that time he also and told me, you have to take permission from Nan Goswami Maharaj. And always he used this word, Nan Goswami Maharaj, he is my guardian. Eh? Do you understand? He is my master. And when he will give order, then I will follow his instruction. So how he was very always love and affection, and also completely how he has so much relationship, love and affection relationship with Gurudev, Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, and Srila Narayana Goswami Maharaj. Um, and he also absorbed Nam Sankirtan, and he also wrote many granthas also. And and especially according to the instruction of his Gurudev, he also reprinted Bhakti Vinod Thakur and most of the uh, books as like Jaiva Dharma, Chaitanya Shikshamrit, Shikshastaka, and all the granthas also he manifested. eh. And always he also uh, explained, everybody have to one pointed with Srimati Radhika. So for this regard, he also recited Radhikar and also Radhikar Vishabhanu Sutta Charone Sevone Hoiva Jepallo Dasi. Radhikar Pakkashari Jejona Sejona Bhaje Amita Radhikar Pakkapadi Sada Prabhu Nahi Heri Take. In this way, he always one pointed with Srimati Radhika. And just I remember just 1 second I can tell. When we used to come in front of him, he recited one slokas from Gita Govinda. And Jadi Hari Smarane Satasar, Jadi Hari Smarane Sarasvangamana, Jadi Vilasa Kulasa Kutuhalam, Madhura Komolo Kanta Padavali, Snutada Joy Deva Saraswati. He recited this verse from Gita Govinda. If you also always absorb and with beautiful pastimes of different Radha and Krishna, you must and, and enter in the slokas and how Jayadev Goswami Pad he wrote the verse Smarakala Khandanam Mama Sirasi Mandanam Dehi Tava Pada Pallava Mudaram. My Gurudev, originally he was Raga Manjari, and eternal associate of Srimati Radhika. Sri Gurudev Nana Goswami is the Raman Manjari, and my Gurudev also Raga Manjari. I again and again I pay my obeisances lotus feet of my Gurudev, Vamana Maharaja, Nan Maharaj, the Tribikram Maharaj. They are the three pillars of Gaudiya Vaishnava, that is the three Devata, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. And in this way, I pay my obeisance. Panchavi Rupa, Sindhu Yocha, Patitanang, Pavane Bho, Vaishnave Bho Namo. Jai Srila Gurudev ki, Jai Srila Nan Maharaj ki, Jai Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj ki, Jai Srila Bhakti Vedanta, Srila Vaman Maharaj ki, Jai. और वैष्णव की जय 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 श्री राधे गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल.
Thank you so much. Dandavat Pranams Maharaj. Thank you so much for sharing so much.
I want
No,
to
you're
speak more and
hopefully
more.
hopefully we will bring you back to speak about Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj. We've heard so much about Srila Vamana Maharaj. I feel so close to him, and I think all the devotees here are feeling very fortunate because we hear that any disciple, any real disciple, has the qualities of Sri Guru, and we see that in you also, that you have these qualities of Srila Vamana Maharaj and Srila Gurudev within you. So we're very fortunate. So thank you so much, Maharaj, for
Thank you,
spending some
Haribol,
time with us.
for giving me opportunity to speak the glorification of my Gurudev and, and, and Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam, all Vaishnavas, especially Jasodanandan Prabhu and Radhika and all others. Jai Srila Gurudev ki Jai. Okay. Haribol. Okay.
So we're gonna move over to our next speaker, who has spent many years in service to Srila Gurudev and Srila Prabhupada. He's known as one of the senior devotees of Srila Swami Maharaj.